Good morning. Here we go. Alex O Crypto here. Let's go into Bitcoin, all that good stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Update videos. We're going to go into some other altcoins too. If you're new here, we go and do a morning update video every morning, and then we go live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, looking at Bitcoin, looking at whatever alts you request. We got a free Discord. Join us down there. Bunch of great guys all working together to make lots of bank. Okay, so jumping in at Bitcoin, taking a look here. What do we see this morning? Well, I see some sort of support being formed like down below here. So we're going to keep that aware. And then we can see some sort of breakout from this head and shoulders. And then I'm not there yet, but I'm seeing some sort of triangle being formed here. We'll have to wait and find out and see what continues to go here. I think the more we continue sideways, the more opportunity for us to put in that big base level and continue upwards. Okay, so this is kind of an idea that I'm just waiting for right now. It's about being patient. It is Wednesday, so we don't have too much going on in the news section. However, we do want to be prepared for the charts, right? So we have had a thesis on the short-term time frames to kind of look for that long trade, okay? Going over to the economic calendar here, just looking over here, we don't have anything until Thursday. We have the GDP growth rate, and then we have the core PCE coming in on Friday. Did I say it was Wednesday? It is Thursday. My God, it's Wednesday. Mrs. Otter just corrected me. Okay, it is Wednesday. See, you get up early, you make these update videos, and sometimes you're not fully prepared, but we are prepared for the charts. So going into here, we can see we're slowly but surely making that triangle to the upside. So we're looking for that to continue. However, it's been going sideways, and we're like, what the heck, Alex? Like, all of a sudden we get this big move up from the weekend, beautiful 10% all the way down from here. Now this consolidation, we got the beautiful trade setup, retest, continuation, and now we're not continuing. So what's going on? So yes, we can say it's a nice flag here that we can see that we're looking for the breakout to the upside. Okay, so we're looking for this breakout, retest, continuation upwards, or we're looking at this buy zone down here, which is surrounded by a fib golden pocket here. Let's pull that all the way to the top here, that we are looking for a possible bounce. Okay, so this is still my buy level that I am looking for if we do come back down. Now, let's go through Market Safer and get a better idea of what else we're looking at, okay? Because we got to make sure that we are prepared for the upside and the downside, but we want to see what we're really looking at for Market Safer here now. The key, in my opinion, was this 3-day VWAP crossover. Okay, so this was I was eyeing up last night on the live stream, saying, hey, if we do have a nice green candle, which I think this is a nice green candle. It is orange, but it's a green candle. You know what I mean? This should pop up to the upside, saying continuation. Now we have this beautiful money flow coming across, suggesting that we are going to continue marching upwards. Okay, so this is looking good on the long-term time frame. The daily right now has a lot of room to the upside. It looks like the VWAP's resetting and going to continue upwards as well. So that is looking very promising as well on the long-term time frame. So this still has legs, in my opinion. It could always come back and retest after this aggressive move and then continue its work upwards. The measured move, however, from this head and shoulders is getting us to all-time highs. Okay, so this, if you measure it to the bottom of this candle, all the way down and to the upside, you can see that this is going to bring us around 72,000 or 75,200. Okay, so that's pretty wild in itself to think that we're going to hit those levels. However, we could just chop sideways here in preparation for the halving, because the halving is coming up April 20th to about 23rd. We are expecting the halving where supply is getting cut in half, and that will be a very interesting event. Maybe a buy the rumor, sell the news. However, it does seem like we are setting up for success. Now, we were talking about moon cycles and all that stuff the other day, and yes, we did get that bump. However, we want to be trusting our market safer a little bit more than the moons. If any of you had some crazy, weird dreams, that's probably because you're a lunatic. Oh man, we got to keep it fun here. We had a lot of good fun on the live stream last night. Thank you guys for showing up and having a good time. It's because Alexandra G wasn't in the chat, keeping us rowdy rascals under control. And also over on the Discord, guys, you guys been nothing but kind to me and about this group on the testimonials, sharing what you think about the group. And it's been a very heartwarming experience. Tony Soprano, I'm not good with words and touchy-feely stuff. So Alex, friend, me good. I think that one made me laugh the best. But yeah, thank you guys for all your kind words and this great community. I mean, this community has become part of my family. So I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys for supporting the channel. And we'll continue to show up for you guys as usual. So flipping down here, we go to the 8 hour. First, we see that we are cooling off here. We have postured down below the zero line, so we will be anticipating a crossover to the upside on the VWAP. Now, this can happen quite rapidly considering we're very close to the middle line here, so we need to be on our toes here and try to front run this by going into a shorter term time frame. Now, going into the 4 hour, you can see that you have the VWAP creeping up here, and the VWAP and the money flow are in the green. So you had this beautiful dip here, and you want to see that continuation and that start to climb like we saw over here, where you see that climb up on the money flow. Okay, so this is very good. You can see you're getting a leveling out here of your oscillator momentum wave. So you could be looking for something like this or a big push to the upside. This is looking very good in the near future. This could be the move today. So this is flagging out. We're looking for that move up. I mean, if you are a pattern trader, you're probably looking at this flag, you measure move, and you continue upwards, okay? And that's the measured move. Also, coming off this head and shoulders all the way to the upside, okay? So there's a couple of suggestions that we are going higher, but always be contrarian. Always be prepared for that quick liquidity sweep and continuation upwards like we are this morning, okay? Going into the 2 hour here, money flow is great. VWAP's crossing over. This looks like it wants to continue to march over. I'm very cautiously optimistic, though, for a little liquidity grab and coming back down and grabbing some of these longs before heading higher and grabbing all the shorts above us. Now, if we want to see where the shorts are above us, we can simply pull up the heat map. Beautifulcoinglass.com has a lot of free features here. So if you're new, you can always grab this. And you can see that we do have a lot of liquidity lying above us around 71,000 from shorts coming in and 69,000 as well. So you can adjust this to get a broader, bigger outlook as well. But you can see as we've been consolidating sideways, a lot of shorts have come in, meaning a lot of liquidity above us. So you could see that big swing failure pattern getting everybody bullish and then dumping it on their heads, right? So being prepared both ways is what we do here. We want to make sure that we have some sort of thesis before we go into the markets and start pressing buy and sell and risking our money. Sometimes no trade is the best trade, and we don't want to make poor decisions. So that's why we get ready in the morning, and then we set ourselves up for success from market open, okay? So looking at this here, you can simply see that you could get that liquidity sweep, right? And then that coming back down of people probably getting wrecked up here from their shorts, because people are in shorts now from here, right, expecting a correction down, and people are also in longs like our community, where we gave the beautiful long position trade setup from here all the way up. That was such a juicy trade for the community that we crushed. Okay, so that was great as well. And we've been crushing the trades as a community, and it's fantastic. I love to see everybody winning. So with Bitcoin right now, we have our levels, right? So we have our levels here that we are looking for that bounce. We've given them to you in advance. You can possibly lower this a little bit right now, down to the 786. So I would be looking within this range here now that we've had that. So from 68.6 down to 67, let's say 9, okay? Just looking for a reaction in price here, where we either get a swing failure pattern and then some higher highs, or a bullish divergence, continuation to the upside, okay? I'm not looking for the initial move. I'm just looking for a touch and then a continuation, and probably get in after that move, okay? So that's kind of what I'm expecting here to the upside, and then, or to the downside, and then for a possible long, which I will share with the Discord. Make sure I screenshot that 1 second here. We always got to make sure we share this stuff with you guys so that you guys are aware. Now, do we have key levels above us? Yes, we do. 72,130. Okay, there's a naked point of control sitting at the top here. So if we're looking for a swing failure pattern, getting everybody excited, we look for there, and then a crush down. This is our sell wall. Okay, so we're going to have a sell wall up here as well. And we are possibly looking for a short, but for me right now, I'm not really favoring shorts. I'm staying away from shorts because the momentum to the upside can be so aggressive that you're not going to be able to use a proper stop in that kind of situation, and therefore risking way too much. Okay, so not really looking for shorts. However, if you see here, coming at the 886, we are bouncing off the 786 of the range. Okay, so that is a possible area, as well as the platinum pocket sitting up here. And then if you pull the volume within this area here, you got a naked point of control coming in, holding us down. Okay, so we're looking at those two areas for possible longs and shorts, and we'll see if we get any luck here. Okay, hopefully the patterns are on our side today. Now I'm gonna go over to Matic. Someone requested Matic, so going over to Otter Matic. Shout out to the Otter gang, all you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Matic has been kind of suppressed right now. Now, I do believe Matic is going to do well. It's just a matter of time. So you can see you have this nice, beautiful uptrend here. Continuation here. So I draw that one out here, and I identify where we're getting a lot of volume. And you can simply see that we have really just consolidated around here. So if you're going to draw any kind of trend line as support, and then you're at this key level resistance, and then you're kind of looking to come up to this area here. So for me, right now, you've kind of isolated price here where you are looking for a possible swing failure pattern at this psychological dollar, okay? That wasn't planned. It's just how it works, right? So psychological dollar, let's see if it can hold it in continuation, have that continuation upwards. If we do get the dump, where do we look, right? So we pull swing low to swing high. You can see the golden pocket 786 is coming in right at that level there. So that's kind of where I would be at that $1 level as a psychological slash golden pocket slash volume level of support. Multiple confluences in there for Matic. Okay, so that's looking good. A lot of people are talking about real world assets this morning all over Larry Fink and his real world assets. We got soil here that is getting a correction. Guys, be careful with stuff like this, right? Because you're getting these narratives and people are like, oh, real world assets. All of a sudden, let's jump on the bandwagon. And this thing's already pumped. Okay, so be very, very cautious on these things, on these real world assets. Make sure that you are doing your own research and getting some information that is actually valuable and helping you change. You don't want to get wrecked, right? This is what our group's about. Like we're not here to show you coins that we think are going to do, they might do 100x, but they're probably going to zero. Like we're not that kind of community. So if you want that, I mean, you might want to go somewhere else, because we're here to trade, to make profits, to build wealth slowly over time, right? Be patient, and patience is profit, right? So you can see here, Caspa, another request in the Discord, coming back down to a golden pocket 786 area here, looking pretty nice. So we have a buy level down here. Caspa, I mean, we were looking at it at 10 cents, which was a great support level. Okay, do we get back down there? I'm not sure. I wouldn't say so. I would say this 12.8 area has always been ideal for a continuation slash bounce. It had a nice break out of this channel, so I look for that continuation here on Caspa. Looking pretty nice for a buy down here at that golden pocket, retest of the highs here, and that big support level here. So Caspa, yeah, I'm definitely looking around here for a possible bounce, 12.6, 12.8, somewhere around there. Now I also had Game Swap. This Game Swap looks fairly new. I'm not sure if it's new or not, but it does look a little bit choppy here going into the 4 hour. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. So what you can see is you're going to pull the volume across just like this. Take a look here. Look for that continuation to the upside. You can see you've gotten quite a bit of support down here, and then you have resistance up here and a little bit of support there. Yeah, so you're kind of stuck in the middle before you're going to move up. You can see you're in an aggressive downtrend as well. So you've had that massive push up, and now you can see you're in this like very aggressive downtrend. So I would look for it to cool off and come back down somewhere around this 76-ish area. Okay, but you're stuck within a range now. You're back within this range. So you could just chop around here before heading upwards, track the momentum, see if you can catch maybe a swing failure pattern at any of these key levels of support and resistance, looking to move on upwards. Going over to the heat map, what can we see today on the overall market. Well, we got Render, Shiba, Hedera, Bonk. Okay, a lot of these things are moving. Looks like the altcoins are back in town, right? Maybe a little bit of AI. AI is looking pretty wild. Going over to Fetch, yeah, Fetch AI, nice move as well. So, guys, the AI tokens, Fetch AI is moving. Look for the rotation into other AI coins, right? We talked about this on our live stream. How if one moves, the other one tends to follow, and some of them do lag. So look, BitTensor lagging right now. Possible trade opportunity on BitTensor. Okay, so I would be looking at this, where you're looking for a continuation to the upside. Okay, so for BitTensor, here you can see lower low, higher low. Okay, bullish divergence, looking for continuation. For me, you're looking for some sort of retest here. Let's pull the volume across. Okay, so you have that resistance in front of you. You have that big chunky support below you here. So you're targeting something like this for a swing trade on BitTensor to come back up to this value area high here. Even targeting possibly up to this volume node here. Okay, so this is a possible trade setup for BitTensor as we speak. So higher high, higher low. Money is coming out, so very cautious here, but nonetheless, this does look like it wants to rip, okay? Do your own research, get into that trade. Maybe you can be looking at the 15-minute here for that continuation swing failure pattern, but something to consider here is when the other AI tokens are moving, there always tends to be some that are lagging, so let's see if this works out. Just share this with the group as well, okay? GRT, same thing, it's had to move up. Okay, so BitTensor is the one that seems to be lagging. And this is how you can find multiple different tokens that you can look to trade as well. And yes, we bought Dog with Hat, okay? We bought Dog with Hat, and we had a nice, beautiful pump continuation. So celebrating the Dog with Hat life, okay? Nonetheless, it is a meme coin. Be careful out there. Lots of things back into the red. We had little pumps and volatility. So let's see if we do get that correction overall on Bitcoin. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Smash those likes on the way out, and I will see you guys later this evening. Peace.